The Choices 301 program takes a multifaceted approach aimed at educating the public about the realities and dangers of what can happen when bad decisions are made inside a motor vehicle. Don't hesitate to designate. Roof is Done Right Incorporated. Our name says it all. For all your commercial and residential roofing needs, call 518-382-ROOF.
Frank, if you had to put a grade on your 2013 season, what would that be?
I would have to say by my standards, probably a C. We've been really struggling pretty bad with this new car here at Malta. I mean, we've had a couple good runs, we've had a win, but we've had a lot of finishes outside the top 10, and it's pretty uncharacteristic for me, but it's a lot of the car, not so much me. So we're looking for some different things for next year.
I did see on your Facebook page you did say this is your last sportsman race here at Albany-Saratoga Speedway. What did you mean by that?
Well, just sick of the crate racing. We've got a lot of experience, raced quite a few years, and it's time to do something else. You know, this class is overpriced, it's underthought of. The racetrack, really, they don't care whether you're here or not. All they're doing is balancing their budget and not helping us out. So we're going to do some different things next year. Hopefully we'll have a good small block for here next year, and we're going to also run the small blocks at the Valley.
Now, when we take a look at the side of your race car, it does say you are racing to stop domestic violence. Talk about what that means and what that program means to you and their organization.
What we did is we've teamed up with the Granville, New York Police Department, and they have a grant from the state of New York for stopping domestic violence. And what we're doing is just trying to raise awareness. We bring the cars around to parks, different things in our area to try to, you know, get people out, get kids involved. It's kind of a non-hostile environment where people that are in that situation can come and get some information, and if we can help one person, it's a success for sure.
When we take a look in the pit area, there is literally a horde of hordes on a racetrack on a weekly basis. We talk about family and racing all the time. What does your family mean to racing?
Basically, that's the only thing we know. I'm 32 years old, and I've been coming to the racetrack since I was born, basically, and my grandfather actually drove for 50 years, and we do it together. We have a good time. There's a lot of us. We have a good time, and I'd like to say that we've accomplished quite a bit in the sport and been good for the sport. I think my family's got a pretty good name, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
Now, for those who may not know, your occupation outside of driving a race car is a little bit unique. Tell the people what you do for a living.
Well, actually, I have a full-time job. I'm a production engineer, supervisor for the Orvis company. I design all of their carbon fiber fly rods. So that's a pretty fun job. It doesn't sound like it's really high-tech, but there's actually some pretty high-tech stuff with that, and I've got to travel all over the country to test new product and do some great things. The other thing I do is I have my own business. We do all the graphics on the race car, and we build all the bodies, and that keeps me busy, pretty much having 2 full-time jobs plus a race car. I don't know when I can sleep.
Anyone you need to thank for this 2013 season?
First, I got to thank my family, my girlfriend, my grandparents, everybody that helps out, my cousin Bob and Mark and Sanja and his family, everybody that comes to the racetrack, they help us out. I mean, it's a love of the sport. I also got to thank the Racing to Stop Domestic Violence, Granville Police Department, Telescope Casual Furniture, Barden's Tire Service, Skeen Valley Agency, the list goes on and on. Bernardo's Restaurant, Hoard's Car Care, Innovative Speed and Graphics. We got so many people that are involved with this. It's a great function, and we're happy to represent them all.